So I think this stream should be smoother now. I really hope so. Since that's what we want to. Stream that doesn't lag. Seems like I get somewhat more solid frames now. Oh man. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out real quick. What's using so much? So that did the trick. I closed down Chrome on my desktop and it seems to be more solid frames at this point. So I'm gonna pull up my laptop and do it as usual on there. So Chase Donovan is leading here on lap 2. We have Chandler Rogers in second place, Tyler Lang in third, Stanley DeBruyne in fourth, John Rodder in fifth, Alana Shulis in sixth, Will Whitley in seventh, Morgie Farbrunettes 8th, Alex Monch 10th, Jack Lang 10th, Monch was 9th, Sul Colburn 11th, and Matthias Lidman, Tim Lilo, not Kevin Lilo, Anton Everson, Yannick Muller, Jordan Boyer, Yannick Van Voort, David Serene, and Victor Nygaard being in 20th place actually. That's really weird to see him back there. Used to see him a little bit further up. And we are missing a few people here today. We are missing both Hunter Root and Dennis Fjellberg, which are the top 2 contenders for this class. I also didn't see Clement Lana or Kevin Leelong signed up. So not really sure where they went, but they're probably somewhere out there. And since this isn't the usual race day of the week, there's assumingly an issue there too. So that's sad, but that's how it is. Can't really do anything. So it looks like Victor is trying to make the best of the situation and claim more points. Trying to grow round riders inside, outside, whatever he can do to. That was close, but it was a really nice pass actually. Doing the doubles through there really nicely. So Cross will be next up online. I believe that's a down rider. That's the Jordan Boyer, the 94. So having a battle here between Jordan Boyer and Victor Nygaard for, I believe that's about 15th. could see that Ben Seberg, he's going to join us for 450 Moto 2. He's back in 30 seconds, not really where I expect to see him. And as I said, Jordan Boyer makes a mistake, goes into a down rider and lets Big the knockout by. So Jordan Boyer has a few more guys he has to get around. Behind him is his teammate Terling. Then we find Weston Overturf, they're right. So you can see we have Reed Gasser, qualified as 5th today, so he definitely don't want to be back here. We have Jonas Norley, that's also a personal guy. Ben Seberg, usually top 10s as well, so we have a lot of guys back here that aren't supposed to be here. We have Alexander Lagerqvist. Apparently I cannot see his bike. And a few guys that has left, but Chase Donovan still in lead. Nice lead up front. Probably about 10 seconds to 2nd place, which is a really good lead, as we're not too far into the race. Nice going over the shadow pole after the triple. Middle rut. I'm kind of curious to see if how the 250 does this, because I managed to do this station on 450, but that's a 450. Very clean, so that was really nice. Chandler Rogers doing the same thing, Will Whitley joining him behind him. 250s has such a time getting over compared to 450s. Will Whitley trying to go around on the outside. Not able to make the pass. Looks like Will is trying to every line he can find to get around number 16. Looks like he has the speed right here, getting closed off, so not able to make it happen. And Chandler Rodgers maintains 2nd place. And we actually find Alana Solis back in 4th, which is a really great race. He had a lot of bad luck in the Supercross season, so really fun to see him getting some better luck. And if I'm understanding him correctly, he's playing with like 15 frames per second, so great effort. And Chandler Rodgers is down, so Alana Solis is actually going to go onto the podium, so great there. He also, as he says, hashtag broken wrist, he broke his wrist a few weeks back. One ready motocross, but he's told me that the healing process should only take about 3 weeks because he wore those bones or something, I don't know. So that's nice to see. Back in 4th we find Jack Lang from Atlas Technologies, John Rodier, Matthias Liedman, Anton Everson, Jannik Muller. So Muller having a kind of hard time trying to make up a few spots. Seems like everybody is taking pretty much the same line. And I can see why, because this is a tricky track to get over everything on, so you pretty much have to do the one line where you can actually find the speed to do it, so I think that's justifiable. Trying to scrub that too hard. Didn't fall, so nothing bad happened. Victor Nycott gaining quite a few positions since we last checked in, all the way up to 8th now, so going from 17 to 8, that's a really good round, especially in 3 laps, so nice to see Nycott getting on the gas and making some changes. Let's see where we can find Ben Seberg. If we can see if it's made any passes. He is at 23rd, so close to the top 20. I think Ben should be alright getting into the top 20 because before the race is over. There's about 15 minutes left of this race. So I think Ben is good. Charging really hard. That was close call, but nice save from Ben Seberg from ATL Husqvarna Racing. Looks like we have a down rider. That is Ryan. No, that was Morgy Farbredas. Trying to come back around the inside, but Ben Seberg can more speed around the outside. So Ben Seberg finally made his way into the top 20, getting another position here. No, not really. Almost getting 19th place. Trying to catch a 1:37 here. Whoa. And Ben Seberg washes out. So Morgan Farbredas and Ryan Wing is both getting by. So Chase Donovan still in lead. Will Whitley relatively close behind. Not too far off in any way. Then we find Alana Solis in 3rd place. So nice. Top 3 here. Anton Everson in 4th and Yannick Muller in 5th. So both of them made a couple of passes. Then I see Victor Nycott is 6th, so nice to see Nycott getting even more passes made. And I would believe that he's catching Yannick Muller in any second as well. And he's probably going to pass. I believe that's an open inside. Oh, same line. But I believe Nycott is trying to change up the lines and go around somewhere. Seems to be pretty much on fire, and I expect him to try to make this pass as soon as he can. Nice block there from Yannick Muller, blocking the inside line, so Nycott can pass. Professional made. So some really nice riding here, just really in the rut, some berms. And Anton Everson still staying strong in 4th, in front of the pack here. So there's a freeway battle for 4th pretty much. It looks like Nycott is going to let off to not cause any mistakes. That's a good tactic, and he's blocking off Yannick Muller really nicely done from the EMC Concepts Graph rider. Trying to get 2 for 1 here with getting Anton Everson as well, but Anton managing to get around the turn a little bit quicker, while Nygaard not really finds the flow, and Yannick Muller repasses for 5th. So nice here, and Muller washes out. Almost saved it, but not really. Too close. I believe that's a left rider going down. And in picture we could quickly see Alana's Chalice as well on the number 20, right out ahead of these guys. So these are actually catching 3rd place. So Anton Everson and Victor Nygaard is soon to be battling for a podium position, and Nygaard is going down, not really shaking up too much. So let's see if Anton Everson can close up to Alana's Chalice here and get himself into podium position. I think this track turned out really good, even though it was a late release, but the track turned out awesome this year. So Millville still staying strong. And it looks like Nygaard is having more troubles because both Matthias Liedman and Yannick Muller got past him. So Nygaard is once again going to have to do another recharge and try to get through the field. Almost going down, get a little bit squirrely, but nothing major. Looks like he's closing up to Matthias Liedman as well for, I believe that would be 6th. Nygaard really bringing on fire with a 2:08 as fastest lap time. 2:25 last time around, not really what he wants to see. Trying to carry as much momentum as he can. Nice triple through rollers. That is what makes the difference between the top guys, really. And that is doing small things like that triple in a wave section where nobody else is tripling. Just small things like that to gain this slightly more momentum. Liedman just clearing that uphill triple. Nygaard going to the inside. Oh, Liedman is crashing out. So Nygaard is up to 6th again, trying to get his way back to 7th. Oh, 5th. 5th is not too far ahead, and it should be Yannick Muller next up. And Muller himself positioned quite a bit back from anybody. Then we find Alana's Chalice in 4th. So I believe Anton Everson just made a pass. It looks like Alana's was down. Not quite sure, but that's what it looks like. Oh, Alana's going down once again. So I wanna see here. There's Yannick. And there's Nygaard as well. So Alana's getting back down to 5th. And also has to check out for Victor Nygaard to not lose yet another position. So Nygaard really seems to be on a charge. Last lap time was a 2:10. 2:10. And that's really a fast lap time. Scrubbing. Just really doing everything he can to catch up. Let's see if he does another triple here. It's in the next section of rollers. Should be here. He does the triple. Alana's Chalice casing just slightly. Nygaard is nice shake up to not go down. It was a really skilled move. To quick reflexes and just really good. So Alana's must feel pressure at this point. There's no way at all that he doesn't know that Nikon is behind him. Nikon has a double here, that's not what he want to see. Which allows us to get a little bit of breathing room. Casing that as well. Losing about 1.5 seconds on that mistake. But he seems to regain momentum quite fast and just keep on going. So Alanos goes to the outside, so does Nikon. Oh, Nikon's going down. Not getting past, that was a lapper. Looks like Jannik Muller is catching Anton Everson for third. That's a really nice Husky. Dig the front fender, such a good quality on it. Really wish I could have one on my own. They're as well getting into lappers quite heavily, so we'll have to see if they makes a difference. It looks like Anton Everson actually got hung up on lapper. It's number 76. That could be Mats Overstad. Not quite. That is Mats Overstad. So lapper blocking the way there actually. And he doesn't seem to get out of the way at all. So that's not what I want to see. So Jannik Muller now up to third. Anton Everson fourth. Alanos Schließ fifth. Close to Anton as well. Nikon 6th, Jack Lang 7th, Matthias Liedman 8th, Tony Bernard 9th, and Sol Colburn 10th, David Wright 11th, Jonas Nordley 12th, so Nordley making quite a lot of passes, Jordan Boyer 13th, Chandler Rogers 14th, Dalton Plessinger 15th, David Therin 16th, John Rodier 17th, going down with Ben Seberg. And Tyler Lang, that would be 17th at this point. John Rodier going down again. Crashing in the back of Alex Monch. And finally we find Ben Seberg in the top 20s at 18th place. So not really having a good start at all. And crashing out. So that's going to allow Jordan Boyer by. Ben is trying to get back as fast as possible on the track. Trying to stay out of trouble. Nice battle with Mordi Fabregas. It looks like Morty actually tries to block Ben in every way possible, going across the track at just all places possible. Ben cases there, and that was John Rodier being down. So that's another position for Ben Seberg here. And I'm sure that he's happy with anything he can get. Casing that. So Morty is going to pass by, repass once again actually. So Ben Seberg looking to the inside, shaking up. So Ben Seberg clearly following Morty's lines, and yeah, it seems like that's pretty much his biggest mistake at this point, following Morty's lines, not trying the other routes, trying the other lines, the other berms, the other sides. Seems to be a little bit better at this point. But still, following a little bit too much. That's a really interesting technique to whip from Morty, getting so front high. Never really seen anything like it. Oh, Ben Seberg almost crashing down. So we actually have Will Whitley in the lead at this point, and it's the last lap, so if Chase Donovan wants to win this, he really has to hope that Will crashes and that he can pass. But I think Will is having this one. Looks really solid on bike. Lapper going down just in front of him, manages to get around. And here's Chase Donovan a few seconds back, 6 seconds according to timing and scoring. And it looks like Ben Seberg has gotten lapped. So Ben Seberg not having the best race of his life. Chase Donovan trying to do everything to catch up to Will Whitley, but seems like there's not really too much to do at this point. Seems like Will Whitley pretty much has this under control this race. I don't think he's going to lose it unless he crashes or Lapper takes him out. Lapper on the bottom of the hill are being really respectful. Chase Donovan tries to get around as well. Lapper stays out of trouble once again, so that's nice. I want to see if Ben Seberg stays in the way or if he's trying to hope that the leader in front of him crashes and perhaps that he could get another lap to make take another position. It looks like actually Ben Seberg is trying really hard for that position, but Will Whitley is by the finish, so Ben Seberg has to settle for 20th place. Chase Donovan second. Victor Nycott actually third. So Nycott making passes on the last lap for podium position. And that is over Yannick Muller, so Yannick must be devastated to let go of that one. Anton Everson finishing up at 5th. Jack Lang seems to be 6th. Anthony Burnham 7th. Lanas Chilis 8th. So Alana's dropping down from 3rd to 8th. So looks like Alexander Lagerqvist stayed out of the rut. For all Pans Alanas, that was not what we want to see Alexander, so be careful. Seems like somebody jumped way too far, and it's a good battle for around 11th. David Wright and Jonas Norley. And Norley is the one that's on the Suzuki doing the chasing. Oh, that was a close one. I think David has it at this point. Unless he crashes, and he seems to not. So David Wright 11th, Norley 12th, Alex Monch 13th, Dalton Plessinger 14th, Marian Fabregas currently 13th, 15th, followed by Chandler Rodier in 16th place. So number 16 finish up 16th, David Farine 17th, John Rodier 18th, and Jordan Boyer 19th. So that's all of the top guys finished. So Will Whitley taking a win over Chase Donovan and Victor Nycott. Fourth is Yannick Muller and fifth is Anton Edvardsson. So great racing. Going to see here what comes up in the 450.